This is Daily Gold, let us begin. Okay, coming in for today, I decided to go over towards the Nexus. Now, the Nexus is one of those dungeons where it's actually pretty linear, so to speak. You do have to curve around, it's not like dead straight, but realistically, you can just run it all the way through to completion and run back to the beginning again, because it will loop all the way around, because the last boss is literally right near the entrance, but you have to take out all the other bosses in order to actually get to that boss. This, on the other hand, is not actually the case for our gold farm. What we're going to be wanting to do is actually farm up all of the trash mobs within said dungeon. Now this is fairly easy in order to do, you just beeline it all the way around, slaying all of the mobs. I basically just skip over every single boss because there is no point to take those out unless you want the soulbound items for your character's appearances. I'm able to complete this in roughly around about 30 odd minutes, and this one actually worked out quite nicely when it comes towards like gold value for the time spent. So that being said, let's get onto the results. Jumping in towards everything and going in towards worth it, we can have a look at the Nexus. Going in towards everything and looking at the gold value, in the 30 minutes I spent farming this, I got 195,108 gold's worth of value. Jumping in towards everything and having a look, we found that we got one blue from this, which was a nice little chest piece, which is currently going for about 3,495 gold, or a region market average of 2,999. I found a lot of the items actually go for a higher markup on the region market average, such as this one right here, the cone staff is 22,661 gold, but on my server it's 2,000 gold. If we have a look at all of the other ones, just skimming through everything, you can see that the values vary quite a bit in the overall grand scheme of things. Overall, I'm quite happy with the Nexus on how it's actually doing, but let's actually go towards everything and have a look at how it actually is performing on my server specifically. When it comes towards the Nexus, the total gold value for me actually boosted its way up to 338,839 gold. I'm pretty certain it's this item right here, which was the Wayfarer's Cloak, which is currently going on my server for about 10,500 gold. I don't know why it's valuing it at 100,000 gold, but we'll have to double check my TSM string for that. However, the total region market average for this is 22,000 gold, not bad. And you have another one right here, which is the Ungainly Mace, which is on my server 45,000 gold, but the region market average for that is 24,000 gold, so it really does depend. I did notice a lot of these items do go for a great deal on the region market average. However, we need to actually bear in mind that this is Wrath based transmog, so this can be screwed up a bit because not many people farm Wrath transmog, but we'll see in the upcoming weeks whether or not we'll actually sell any of these nice little items, as we're mainly just gathering data for the worth it updates, so that data is already there and people can value it however they wish. That's the main goal of this series, is just to gather the data and then everyone can make their own decisions from that. We have the Conifer Cone, which is currently going for around about 23,000 gold on the region market average. Well, it's technically 22,000. We have the Demon Skull Orb, which on my server is going for 35,000 gold, but the region market average is 24,000 gold, so not bad. So the values on this really does depend on the region market average, mainly because it's going to go to the broader audience of you guys, because it will base it off of your servers as well, so we just need to take that into consideration as well as everything else. Overall, with everything, all my auctions are disappearing at this moment in time. I need to do my relisting soon. Other than that, I did actually go onto everything with the Goldmakers dataset. You can see that 𝐆𝐀𝐿𝐿 is now redded out. I need to actually change that to RP. Basically, 𝐆𝐀𝐿𝐿 only has like a couple of mobs because I was going to do it for this farm for today. However, 𝐆𝐀𝐿𝐿 literally only a couple of mobs, and it takes a lot longer in order to take out the bosses because of the mechanics in that farm. That is just really annoying in order to do, and there's no gain from that. I think I got like 100 gold for one run, and that's like only killing a couple of mobs. So I've completely negated this one and it will no longer be present. So therefore I went over towards the Nexus, and that means we've got Halls of Stone, Forge of Souls, and we are pretty much done with Wrath. But after that is done as well as all of that. The Halls of Reflection is a mainly RP dungeon, that's why I've removed it, and then we can be onto Cataclysm and make our way down throughout the expansions. So all in all, what do I think for today? Well, we're going to have to wait and see if Wrath based transmog actually will sell. That being said, this isn't that much of a problem because I'll just be relisting my auction house and just keep going, gathering data for Worth It, and just keep updating it that way. If you want to get a hold of anything towards the Worth It data sheet with the one that I've just shown you right now, then it's on the Discord under this link. Anyone can use it, public access, don't really mind. You can game whichever ones you want. You can even grab the farm from today's video and value it on your server. That being said, the Worth It beta, however, is on the Patreon, and I have updated it with last week's farms. So you guys can get an early access towards that. Other than that, have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.